Hello everyone and welcome back to Learn to Love DIY. Today we're creating this Trash to Treasures book storage. I created this especially for my daughter's room. Here you see it before I go ahead and sand it. And yes, the price is on the front. I got it for 90 cents, for under $1. So I'm kind of giving you guys just an overview of how it was in the store. I just saw great potential, and so I decided to bring it home with me. Here it is after I briefly sanded it down just so that the paint would take, and then after I went ahead and cleaned off all the sanded dust, I chose my paint colors. This is like a creamy chalk paint color, and I did go ahead and try it on the corner there to see how it would look, and then I grabbed some chiffon rose pink. This is a crafter's paint that I bought at Walmart. You can get in other craft stores also. I got a couple of brushes and then some glue, since I will be doing the crackled effect on the outer ring of the this book shelving. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and do multiple layers of this cream colored, I think it's called linen chalk paint. I got this one at Joann's. But of course, if you do attempt to do something like this, you can choose the colors that you desire. I decided to do these colors because it's kind of the color that we're going with our girls' rooms. Like the whites, the creams, the light grays, and the pinks. And here you kind of see me finishing one coat, and I did end up doing about 3 coats of the paint. I did it in the light layers, and I kind of had to wait in between a couple of days. So I did this project a couple of days going, and then I divided it into sections also. I would let it dry outdoors for a few hours, and then I would attempt to do the other side because I had to really get in there and get the inside painted. And once I went ahead and completed the bottom coat, it was time for me to go ahead and apply the glue so that we could start doing our crackling effect on the outer rings of the bookcase. And I did water this down just a smidge. And it's kind of funny because if you end up seeing the end product, I'm not sure if you guys realize it or not, but I'm going to go ahead and let you know, because I didn't leave it sitting down and I had it standing because I did all the sides at the same time. It kind of dripped down into the bottom, and it made it look a little bit different than my other crackling effects that I've done in the past videos. But it ended up really nice and shabby, so I really liked the end product. At first, I was a little worried about how it was going to end up looking like, but then I added the finishing touches with the twine and the cute flowers and rhinestones, and just made it really girly, farmhouse, shabby type style that I really enjoy creating, and I do think that you guys will enjoy the end product. Please let me know what you guys think about this tutorial in the comment section below, and if you've created anything like this before. Okay, so now that we have everything covered, I'm going to go ahead and just paint the edges with the light pink. I'm going to give it about 2 coats so it doesn't look too off base. And I just did this to the bottom portion, the little rim on the bottom there. And now that it went ahead and let it dry, I'm going to go ahead and start with the adorning the front. I just thought it was too plain. I was going to leave it alone, but I'm always thinking my projects need something else. But let me know if you guys have, if you would have left it alone, or if you thought this was a good idea. I just thought I would make it a little bit more girly and add the bling that I really absolutely adore in my projects. So as you see here, I kind of just went with this thicker twine. I purchased this roll at Walmart, and you guys have seen me use it multiple times in my videos. And then I did go ahead and use some hot glue to apply this, and I did this 3 times. And then I went ahead and took one of my burlap flowers I had created, as well as one of the felt flowers I had made in my previous tutorials. And you can see my video list for those tutorials if you're curious to know how I created those. And then I went ahead and put the felt rose on top of the I'm losing it, the burlap flower. I glued those together, and then I glued the complete flower onto the corner of the bookcase here. So as I finished putting in the rhinestones, I completely finished my project out with that. I decided not to add anything else, and as you can see, it turned out really, really cute and girly. I love it, and the girls have been using it for their books. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. If you have, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, I would love it if you've subscribed to my channel. And I thank you very much for watching today.